My name is Rhapsody, and I spent some time in between the last episode and this one checking the different things that I would be capable of doing on this board, and one of the ones that immediately leapt out to me is Temptation Dream, meditate on my goal of unearthly knowledge. There's a reflection that it's asking for, dedicate myself to the lore of the principle I seek, or focus my efforts elsewhere. So this will allow me to use aspect, lore, or passion, or health. So let's use... I don't even have it at the moment. Crumbs. Hopefully I get back my thing from... Okay, cool. Hey, I've got a new acquaintance. Beautiful. But I've also got my unmerciful mantra back, so I can use that. Light's dedication. I will pursue the light. I will dedicate myself to the pursuit of knowledge. Sure, she's got some mystique to take, but nothing else. Alright. There's all my reason back. Let's stack that high. Now here, I've spoken the words, each hour has its hour, the color exists only where there is light. I will go where there is light, though it bleach me to glass. I've advanced a step towards a terrible ascension. I now have a dedication enlightenment. I must now perform the work. Okay, I have dedicated myself to the pursuit of higher understanding I can see beneath the skin, whatever the cost. This makes an enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiator of the Mansus. I will need to work, with Grail aspect to allow the Watchman to see me. Okay. Work with Grail aspect. This is Grail, is it not? It is. So, if we put that up there, we put Grail... Can't even do it. If I take that out, can I just put Grail... No. See, this is what we ran into last time. How do I find way through the stag door? I require a token of the merciless might to the Mansus. Sure. I mean, I can put them all in, but they're not doing anything. I can even put people in. I mean, because they have aspect Mansus, so that makes sense. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. This is the thing that I'm worried about, right? Because I think this is the path. This is the bottleneck, right? In my belief. I just don't know where to get the stag door. Apparently I can even put reason in there. I can use dedication and enlightenment. I now must perform the work. And then this says... This makes an enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the Mansus. I'll need to work with Grail aspect to allow the Watchman to see me. This is aspect marks of light. I may seek immortality and enlightenment in the hour called the Watchman. His touch brings particular appetites and marks. No clue. I have no clue. Damn it. I thought that was going to be the thing that cracked the egg there. Alright, fine. Let's translate from Latin the De Bellis Murorum. What's this on offer? Something deep mystery something. If you bought this from a shop, it probably means there was nothing else of interest left in stock. Sure. I mean, I'll buy it. I don't know why, but I'll do it. Seems like a bad idea that I would do. So I have to imagine, yeah, we've no more books from that area to get. Okay, we've got our translation of the text. We should now read it. The poem elliptically describes a war between beasts, weather phenomena, and arcane concepts. It's quite specific about their tactics. Damn. What can I even use a fleeting memory for? Probably nothing right now. I wonder if I use the fleeting memory as an aspect to dream. Okay. We get Chillark Lees. No, it's not Lesion, it's Lesson. The 2-1 joined, the horn distinguished, consequently blood. Got a lot of these, just nothing to do with them yet. Like, I can get a bunch of acquaintances and disciples. What do I do with those? There's nothing here that's working right now. Like, I'm treading water and doing nothing. What do I do with the dedication enlightenment? How do I get the way to the stag door? I'm not just an idiot, am I? This makes an enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiate of Mansis. I'll need to work with Grail. I'll need to work with Grail aspect. It's work with a capital W as well, so it's work the verb to allow the Watchman to see me. How do I work with Grail aspect? All right, I'm gonna try something. Maybe I can paint. Damn it! I can't even use it as my inspiration. All right, you know what? I'm gonna use my unmerciful mantra. Esoteric art. Those who know will understand, but as will the Suppression Bureau. So I think I'm gonna also get some notoriety here. Okay, you're gonna take my dedication now. What are you gonna give me in return for that? Just restlessness. My curiosity is becoming a physical need. My eyes will be thresholds. It is almost time to perform the work and begin the changes, but I must have enough lantern aspect. Exploration might find more. What? How? Fine. Let's explore and see if we find lantern aspect, I guess. If I dream with passion, right? I can then drop a law in here. If I engage in occult practice before I dream, I might find a deeper sleep. Let's just drop the Watchman. The Bleached Way. Let's explore those strange streets by moonlight. Okay, we finished our magnificent work. And we have drawn some attention. We gained an unmerciful mantra, as well as mystique, fascination. Ooh, we get contentment. Okay, we can use the dread to get rid of the fascination, then the contentment. Oh, okay, cool. We just got a bunch of contentment and a bunch of glimmering. Too much of everything, if you ask me. And then passion up here is exhausted. So we'll put all of the exhausted passion here. Just ready to stack it back up. Alright. That's about to start taking dread, but it'll take restlessness. Oh no. Damn it. It took a dread before I can use the dread to address the fascination. The subtle fracture is very, very deep in knock lore. So we've got our Watchman's secret back. We got a way. Beautiful. We have a way. Thank you. Buzzing in the brain as well. Color exists only where there is light, and the wood is a place where the light does not walk. In the dream, I close my eyes and walk, stumbling, bruising my feet and knees. At last, the undergrowth before me grows too thick to pass, and when I open my eyes, I am adrift among black trees. Shadows flutter. My feet will know the way back to this place. Okay. That seems good news. Oh my god. You took a dread, and now all of my contentment is gonna disappear. so bad. I've got 2 fascination right now as well. Life is only getting more difficult. Okay. Weigh the wood. I can dream it. If I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the wood. If I have the right knowledge, I might be able to find a way beyond it. So, path. Okay. Let's use passion. Now I pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes behind branches through her hair, though her fingers remain in my hair. I am stumbling over roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. Pale wings move deep in the night. Okay, at the very least, we're going to get a contentment from this. Thank you. Whoa! Okay. The glory. We've heard of the Peacock Door before. Not the Red Church, but we've heard of, like, the Cinnabar Cup and the Red Cup. Tricuspid Gate, no. The Chamber of Ways, I think I've heard of before. The White Door I've heard of before, definitely. Lodge of the Sage Knight, I think, maybe. What is... So there's the Well and the Temple of the Wheel. The Wood. There's the Stag Door as well. So we need to find something about that. I don't know. How do I... Okay, so this highlights where it can be put. So I can put it on the wood. But if I turn over a card, it destroys every other card? What just happened? The well in the wood is sacred to the Grail, the hour that hungers, and to the velvet, the hour that guards secrets. Tonight, as I approached, it heaved with the velvet's moss, struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. It surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath strong within me. I gained vitality and the weight of the wood. What did I just do? That's my fundamental question. What did that accomplish? The light in the wood, not enough. There's a house in the wood, this much I know. Here is light through the trees. What if I use a higher version? Ah, approaching the white door. There is a house in the wood. I know something of that house. Enough of the way to find the light? Okay. Perfect. Some restlessness as well. Ugh. Okay. We got nothing except for... Oh, no, we got a new way. Okay, cool. There are bounds about the house with their mists and their traces. This is the rock called the Temple of the Wheel. High as a church spire, patched with black lichen and daubed with eye signs. I round it, and ahead of me is the white door. The light of the house leaks around the edges. Okay, these need their own section. That much is immediately evident. I am going to dream of the white door. In my dreams, I know the path to the white door through the bounds, but the path is thronged with the dead who passed away. I will need health to resist their chill. So on the ascent, I am going to need health or my desire? Oh, this gets me to the Stag Door. The ascent is slow. Winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light and the wood shivers from motion far below. Yes. Yes. Very extraordinarily yes. Ah, You really took another one of my dread. You son of a... At the very least, it looks like the notoriety is going to disappear before Connie makes any evidence of it. Stag Door's Riddle. Okay. The Stag Door, a rigid barrier of blood-streaked horn, huge enough for a ship to pass. It was broken long ago, and even now the scars are not quite healed. In a declivity besides the door rests a vast and wounded golden head. Its mouth would be large enough to swallow me, were its jaws not shattered. It is the name Gearby. It belongs to intone its riddle. What may be lost? What may be lost? Answer this riddle to pass the Stag Door and to be accounted as a no. This is aspect way as well as aspect riddle. Some answers, some have only one answer, some have no answer at all. Okay. I can use that in dream. Okay, in my dream, I will stand again before the Stag Door, a rigid barrier of blood-streaked horn broken long ago and not quite healed. The vast and golden head Gearby will await my answer to the riddle. Sure. In my dream, I will start... Okay, never mind. I've seen that one. So it wants lore. Well, I'll give it the only lore that I really think is a good idea. No. Okay. Gearby has fallen very far. It may not enter the house, and one of its few satisfactions is to deny entry. It has too much honor to mock me, but I see the satisfaction in its glowing eyes. That is not the answer. Let's try each. That is not the answer. That is not the answer. Alright. Not the answer. I've already tried the unmerciful mantra. Not the answer. Not the answer. Damn it. Just gonna make sure that it's none of these. What may be lost? I mean, you're asking for specifically lore, right? So I can't actually give you anything else, right? That's all I can give you. I'm gonna give you that and just wait. I'll see what you do with being given the wrong answer. What may be lost? No clue. No damn clue. I got a contentment back at least. I dreamt of the rain, whispering in the eaves, tapping on the window like an old friend, hissing prankishly in the chimney. It's difficult to be unhappy in the kind of rain. Okay. What may be lost? And it has to be lore. That's the problem. It doesn't have to be aspect something. I mean, aspect something other than lore. I think I want to dream my way back into the way to the wood. I'm going to use passion. I want to see if I can see anything on the map that will tell me where the Stag Door wants me to be. Or rather, what the answer to the Stag Door's riddle may be. So, the Stag Door is here, next to the Painted River and the Ascent of Knives. So the Orchid of Lights and the Lodge of the Sage Knight The Worm Museum, the Red Church. Chamber of Ways next to the Tricuspid Gate and the Mallery. Okay, so it looks like all of these directly align with one of the different types of lore, right? Because the Mallery, that's definitely Forge, right? The Painted River, I don't know. The Ascent of Knives, there's the knife lore. I think it's called Knock. No, it's called Edge. It's called Edge. Edge lore. The Red Church, there is the Grail. The Worm Museum. It's more difficult. The Orchid of Lights is definitely the Lantern. The Well and Temple of Wheel, I understand very little about as well. Peculiar Rumor. Oh, this is a new one apparently. I came to the Temple of the Wheel, the high and jagged rock that memorial to the dead gods. Those who take their own lives sometimes first cast themselves from its peak and dream. I found another sleeping soul, scratching the sign of the eye into the lichen at its peak. I do not recall what passed between us, but I will recognize their face in the waking world. Huh. This might lead me to someone I need, or it might lead to something else entirely. Explore with a rumor to follow up on it. Okay. Oh, peculiar rumors all the way over there. Let's bring it near. And just continue working. Also, let's work out so that I can get rid of that affliction as soon as we gain it. I'm keeping an eye on you, waking world. I've got notoriety as well as Tristan, an acquaintance. An unpromising address, but a promising resident. Not too pleased to have just picked up notoriety, but it's okay. Drop you over here with another acquaintance. Tristan dislikes distractions. Tristan gets things done. I don't know if I need another acquaintance right now. Go to the Way of the White Door, and the Ascent is done by Desire. That will get me to the Stag Door. If it's done by Health, we'll see what's happening. Entering the White Door, I can now approach the White Door through the bounds. Now I can press my fingers to it, feel its chill, watch it swing open. As it opens, my mouth closes, tightens, heals over like a lost deformity. Around and about me is the cobalt light of the Matsus. Got the Affliction and the Vitality right next to one another. It's just I need the Dreaming verb to open up. Okay, we're back here. We also unlocked another achievement, Speechless at Sunset, an icy atmosphere. I would like to check out this card, but I think it'll select it, right? No. Okay. The air crisps under the skin, frost marks the glass, the sixth order influence, the signs are unmistakable. This can be used in rites to summon monsters. I want to know what this is. Whoa, hang on. It is Aspect Influence as well as Aspect Winter. Last night, the White Door is bright as a mirror, bright as the fresh snow, bright as a migraine mood. I remember its brightness, but I remember its chill the most. I laid my cheek against it. I still feel the ache of its cold on my skull. Let's get rid of the Affliction. Icy atmosphere. No clue what I'm going to do with that. Let's drop that in there again. What might be lost? Oh, no. The notoriety's created evidence, probably. It's frustrating. What? I've become unhealthy again? Ugh. There's some tentative evidence. Hoping that disappears soon. Alright. Let's just go back to work at the Institute. I can't really gain more negative effects right now, so we'll try and avoid that if at all possible. What is it that... It was a Winters thing that turned into Dread there. Okay. Stack the health, drop the affliction in here with a fatality, and boom. We've got some dreaming to do as soon as we can. We've not given her any more evidence. That Dread also might run out before a Dread counter comes up, which would be just godsend, manna from heaven. It's gone. Beautiful. Alright. Stag doors Riddle. Why do I keep going back to the white door and the way the wood? What am I accomplishing here? It gives me 3 cards, one of which I can see. And I can select. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, we are still on fast forward. Have I got 87? No, I've got 37. Okay. Whew. All right. That'll never not scare me. I mean... if it gives me things like these, why not just take them? This is a way for me to gain some lore, I guess. I'm gonna take the thing from the Orc of the Blights and see what it is. Contentment. Fascination can be there as well. That's not good. The owls have been called unmerciful, but they permit sleepers sometimes to walk in the Orchid of Lights, where each fruit glows like a sunset, where the roots of the trees are shaped for peaceful rest, where the mist soothes the heart. I was there last night, and the taste of the fruit lingers, sharp and sweet, as the passage of spring to summer. We don't have any dread available right now. It's gonna be like 40 seconds until we get any dread back. Damn. So yeah, I think I just keep going to the way and picking up lore, I guess, when I get there. Okay. Did my contentment just turn into dread? No, that was restlessness. The contentment was down here. Got it. A wood whisper. Never not going to scare me. There's a restlessness that I definitely don't want. A subtle fracture. Last night in the Great Pavilion, above the grey sprawl of the bounds, a woman who once called herself Teresa Garmier, she wrote 2 books. She wrote 2 books. I can't recall exactly which they were. Sat on a gilt-fringed cushions. Sat on a gilt-fringed cushions. A gilt-fringed cushions. Just had to check. Not me reading that wrong. It is sat on a gilt-fringed cushions. And offered me a horn cup of dream wine. Okay, that one was me messing up. The wine is imaginary, she explained, but the cup is not. To navigate the mansis, one must understand the distinction. Perhaps one day you'll join me here on the pilgrimage, or I'll join you, so let us share a secret. And her breath tickles my ear. Gosh, that's intriguing, but makes no sense to me right now. While I'm exploring nothing else, let's go attend an auction. No, okay, it's another book that I don't need. Fair enough. I guess I just go back to the white door again. Just really don't know what I'm accomplishing. More than I had at the start of the episode, at the very least. That much is true. Okay, you've already got a dread, so I need a contentment to deal with that. All right, white door. Show me the way. Furtive truth. I shouldn't... Yeah, I shouldn't get greedy. I'll just take it. Many of the dead enter the manses through its white door. They wander its corridors in silence until they are lost. Some embrace one another. Some devour each other. Some force their way into the dreams of the living. A few record their memories on the manse's stone where it is soft. They scratch it with their nails, you see. Last night, I saw one of those memories. Okay. That's going to give me a furtive truth, which I can't actually use right now. But it looks like the way of the white door is giving me the furtive truth most often. Aspect way. What accepts aspect way? Contentment should be taken here. What if I talk to a disciple about it? Can I do that? No. Let's discuss hoodwink. Can probably use their talents to part fools from their treasure. Sure. Go for it. I should be continually working, but I'm also not really spending my money right now, so it's kind of just stacking high. I don't want that. It turns into dread. A favor from authority. It only lasts for 6 minutes, though. I've learnt something that will earn me a favor once only. This will preserve you or a follower from imprisonment, but it cannot be relied upon. Last night, I dreamt of a blue silk pavilion overlooking the cloudy labyrinth of the bounds. I listened to the mistress of the place speak of other visitors. The Suppression Bureau come here. Did you know that? I think they hope to recruit me as an ally, she snorts derisively. After what they tried to do to Christopher? But their folly is your fortune. I will tell you something that may help you if the Bureau ever troubles you. A detective may wish to investigate this. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, good news and bad news. Good news. You're still alive. And from there on, it's bad news time. Okay. A successful deception. Here are the rewards. Okay, we gain notoriety. Thanks. Put the notoriety up here. Elizabeth comes back down. We've gotten money and rose pearl dust. Okay, we'll collect the money. What is this? Pearls are sacred to the witch and sister, especially those of this color. They have been used in protective rites, among others. It is ingredient. It is also pigment. I can paint with that. It's aspect auctionable, and it's also being able to be used for aspect heart. Okay. If I paint with a pigment, will I get something specific? Is there a specific result that I'm looking for from that? Alright, let's go into... Peculiar rumor was handy last time. Yep, I've seen that description before. So it is time for us to explore that peculiar rumor. Passion all the way over there. Right, we should start resorting this, right? Yeah, our rights got completely screwed up by the favor from authority, which is going to wear out anyway. Aura Flames is a location, so it should probably be there, as well as Morelands. Ecdysis, same. Then we'll put our acquaintances at the very end of this one. I'll leave this over here because it does nothing. I think the ways need to be more close over here. Dedication Enlightenment, yeah, it can kind of stay where it is. Rose Pearl Dust, I think that's going to be a cult thing. And we'll leave all of the rest of you up there. Beautiful. Okay. Well, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cultist Simulator. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.